Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome to today's lesson. How is everyone doing today, boys and girls? Comment down below. How is everyone doing today? You guys already know me. My name is Josh, Mr. Josh. That's what you guys can call me. And I am here to absolutely brighten your days, boys and girls. We are going to have an absolutely amazing lesson. Can I get a hashtag excited in the comment section down below right now, boys and girls? Comment down below hashtag excited. Comment down below hashtag pumped. Comment down below hashtag litty. If you guys think this lesson is going to be absolutely crazy, boys and girls, comment down below if you guys are excited to be here and excited to learn. All right, before we begin, right, I just want to ask you guys a very simple and basic question, right? It's not a question that requires you guys to think, but it's something all right? What I want to know is, do you guys speak another language? Comment down below. Do you guys speak another language? Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys speak another language. All right, let me know. What languages do you guys speak? Comment down below. What languages do you guys speak? All right. So it seems like quite a fair few of you guys are well versed in languages, right? You guys know how to speak different languages, okay? Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, right, is because I want to tell you guys that we're going to be learning a new language today, okay? We're not going to be wasting our time with a new language that might not be useful for you guys. This language is universally spoken. Everyone understands this language and everyone needs to learn this language in their lives. Comment down below. Do you guys have an idea about what this language can be? Comment down below. Do you guys have an idea about what this language is? Yes, it's the language of maths. I see you guys are onto it in the comment section down below. We are going to be learning about the language of maths today. You might be asking, Josh, what do you mean by maths? Is that really a language? Well, boys and girls, what I'm here to tell you guys is that it 100% is, okay? So the language of maths, it involves translating, all right? It involves translating from English to maths. That's how we're going to solve all these questions, all right? We're going to be looking at some ratio riddles today, okay? Do you guys know who this character is? Comment down below if you guys know who this character is. we will be looking at ratio riddles today. We're going to be like the Riddler, right? Or rather, we are going to be solving the riddles that the Riddler has for us, right? We'll be like Batman, boys and girls, all right? We are going to be the superheroes today, okay? So we will decipher the mathematician's mysteries. In this case, the riddles that the Riddler has given for us, okay? So welcome, young mathematicians, to the thrilling world of ratios, okay? Today, we're going to be doing a mathematical treasure hunt where ratios are the secret map, all right, boys and girls? Let's get out your pirate hats. This is a treasure hunt right now, okay? Think of ratios as a magical language where numbers dance and create these amazing patterns. So, are you guys ready to unlock the mysteries of mathematics? Let's embark on an exciting adventure together and discover the wonders of ratios. All right, so let's start off with question number 1. Now, I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds to understand this question, all right? I'm not expecting you guys to come up with the answer, right? Because it might take some time to come up with the answer, but I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to just think about it and see if you guys can figure out what's going on here, all right? Oopsies. Okay, how about that? Can you guys see the question? Wonderful. Let me see if I can make the QR code a bit smaller for you guys as well. All right, boys and girls, comment down below. How are you guys doing with that question? Do you guys understand the question? Comment down below. Do you guys feel like if I gave you more time, you'd be able to do the question? All right, it seems like you guys are having no issues whatsoever. Okay, so let's read the question together, okay? So to make the power boost potion, the wizard needs to make 0.7 grams of unicorn horn powder for every 2 grams of mermaid scales. So if the wizard plans to make 27 grams of power boost potion, how many grams of unicorn powder does the wizard need? Okay, so let's try to suss this out. All right, let's figure this out together, boys and girls, okay? So first of all, when translating from English to maths, okay, the first thing we need to identify is what all the useless stuff is, okay? So there's a lot of useless stuff in every question that we can just ignore, boys and girls. We're not going to waste any time with that, right? What we're trying to figure out is what we have to focus on, okay? So does it really matter if the wizard is making a power boost potion? Comment down below, boys and girls. Does it really matter? He can be making any other sort of potion, right? We don't really care about that one, okay? What we want to be focusing on are the numbers, all right? So we have 0.7 grams of unicorn horn powder for every 2 grams of mermaid scales, okay? And we're planning on making 27 grams in total, okay? So we have for every 0.7 grams of unicorn horn powder, we have 2 grams of mermaid scales, okay? So mermaid scales and then unicorn horn powder, okay? So if we're making 27 grams, all right? If we're making 27 grams, how many batches of this ratio will we be making, all right? Because if we make one of these, it's going to be 2.7 grams in total, right? Do you guys understand how I got there? Yeah. So now we need 10 in total, okay? So what all we have to do right now is we just have to times by 10, okay? If we do something to one side, we have to do something to the other side, all right? Ratios are like that, boys and girls. They're very selfish in the sense that if anything good happens to one ratio, they're like, look, I understand that you're happy. I understand that you're getting multiplied. I understand that you're getting divided, but I want some of that as well, all right? They want to be part of it together, okay? So always the case with ratios, if you do one thing to one side, you have to do the same thing to the other side. So the ratio will end up being 7 to 20, okay? It's still the same ratio because we multiplied both sides by the same number, okay? So now, what's it going to be, boys and girls? How many grams is it going to be? What's the answer? Comment down below. It's going to be E, exactly, 100%. Comment down below if you guys are hashtag super duper CC. CC stands for crystal clear for those who are new with us. Comment down below if you guys are super duper CC. That is wonderful, boys and girls. Let's keep moving to the next question. All right. So this is just a bit of insight on how we solve these questions, right? So recognize the proportionality in ratios. So what that is saying, essentially saying, is a big word of saying, oh, just know the relationship of 0.7 to 2, right? Understand how the ratios work. And then applying scaling up or down to find unknown quantities. In this case, that was when we did the times 10, okay? That was essentially when we did the times 10, okay? So in this case, the application is the ratio of unicorn horn power to the mermaid scales is given as 0.7 to 2. So to find out how many grams is needed for 27 grams of the potion, we just have to scale up the ratio proportionally, okay? We just have to times by 10, okay? Since 2.7 grams of the potion requires 0.7 grams of powder, 27 grams, which is 10 times more, requires 7 grams of the powder, right? It's too easy, boys and girls, and this is just essentially everything we need to know, okay? Let's move on to the next question, okay? Once again, I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds to understand the question, okay? Have a little moment to read it for yourselves. See if you guys can see anything that will help you with solving the question, all right? All right, okay. Let's begin doing the question together, all right? So, a drywall measures 12 meters in length and 8 meters in height. Each dimension of the drywall must be reduced to k meters to make the ratio of length of height 9 to 5, okay? So we have 12 to 8, all right? We have length to width, okay? And we're going to be reducing by the same factor to get to 9 to 5. Now, boys and girls, we don't even have to do any complex maths here, all right? We don't have to do any complex maths here. We can just look at it and figure it out because I know all of you guys are hashtag big brain. Everyone comment down below hashtag big brain if you guys believe that you guys are big brain. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys believe that you have that brain in you. All right, so you guys can see immediately, right, that it's going to be 3, all right? Because 12 minus 3 and 8 minus 3 is going to be 9 to 5, right? So one way we can solve this, right? One way we can solve this is just by process of elimination, right? Why are we wasting our time with trying to figure out the question when we can look at the option and be like, look, all right, all of these, the only one that actually works in this case, right? The only one that actually works in this case is going to be 3, okay? So ratio and proportion in geometry. So utilize the ratios to understand geometric transformations and then solve for unknown dimensions using proportional relationships. The same stuff as last time, okay, boys and girls, except admittedly this one might be a bit easier, okay? So for this question, to find the value of k, all right, so remember earlier when I talked about translating from English to maths? In this case, we didn't need to do that, all right, because we're hashtag big brain. So we just looked at the options and we knew which one was right, okay? But when we translate this question from English to maths, okay, what would happen here, all right, is we can make it so that 12 minus k over 8 minus k is equal to 9 to 5, all right? That's because the first thing we've done, all right, boys and girls, I'm seeing that there's a lot of irrelevant comments in the comment section down below. Let's try to keep the comments relevant to the topic. If you guys feel like you have something to say, let me know, but don't cloud everyone else's legitimate contributions, all right? Let's focus up, boys and girls. Everyone comment down below, hashtag focus in the comment section down below because we can't be getting distracted, all right? Boys and girls, we as a scholarly army, we need to get together. We need to stand together and make sure that all these other tutoring agencies, right, they have nothing on us, boys and girls. We are the ones who are supreme, okay? So the reason why we have this ratio here as 9 over 5, sorry, this fraction is 9 over 5, is we're converting the ratio of 9 to 5 to a fraction, right? We're making it 9 over 5, all right? And then what we're doing is we're essentially equating what we did in our heads, but we're just writing it down, okay? So 12 to 8, we're just going to subtract k from both sides, which is what's happening here. And we've made it a fraction, okay? Now we can expand this, all right? So what that means is we have 12 minus k over 8 minus k is equal to 9 over 5. We can times this side by 5 and we can times this side by 8 minus k, okay? We can do that, and then we'll get this, all right? But the question is, why really bother, okay? When you guys are able to do it in your heads, okay? So let's move on. There's other questions where understanding this process of creating this word equation, sorry, not word equation, creating this maths equation will help you out, but this is not why we need to do it, okay? So let's move on to the next question. The ratio of the length to width of a rectangular tract is 7:2, okay? So the area of the tract is 686 square meters. What is the perimeter of the tract? Do you guys reckon you guys can do this question? Comment down below, boys and girls. Do you guys think that this question will prove no issues for you guys? All right. So what's the first step we're going to be going for here? All right. What's the first step we're going to be going for? Everyone focus up, focus up. Comment down below, boys and girls. So what were the insights that we have to understand here? So we have to understand ratios in the context of area and perimeter of shapes. All right, I'm going to ask you guys some really simple questions, all right? Forgive me for asking these questions to you guys, all right? Because I know all of you guys can do it. What does area mean? What is the formula for area? Comment down below. Yep, it's going to be length times width, all right? I know you guys are too smart for these questions. I'm just going to ask you guys anyways, all right? What is a perimeter? What is perimeter? It's going to be 2 times length plus width, all right? It's what happens when you sum all the sides together. Exactly, all right? So that is what the perimeter is, okay? The perimeter. Comment down below if you guys like cats. All right, actually, wait, before we move on, I have another important question for you guys. And this question is more important than any of the questions I've asked you guys, all right? This is more important than any of the questions I've possibly asked you guys right now, okay? Cats or dogs? Comment down below, boys and girls. There's only one right answer. Let me know in the comment section down below. Cats or dogs? Let's see what the opinion is. Okay, so while you guys work that out, let's keep moving on with the question, all right? So use the ratios to determine dimensions and calculate the perimeter, okay? So first of all, we have this ratio that's been given to us as 7:2, okay? So this is going to be the length, and this is going to, oopsies, let me write that clearer for you guys. So this is going to be the length, and then this is going to be the width, okay? So then we're going to find the dimension of the perimeter. So do you guys understand why we're doing this 7K and 2K situation here? Comment down below. We go from 7:2, right? This is part of the translation process, all right? All right, boys and girls. Okay. Let's focus back. Let's focus back. All right. I understand that there's some intense arguing going on in the comment section. Let's try to focus up once again. Let's get back to maths, all right? Because that's why we're here, okay? So we have a ratio of 7:2. Does everyone understand why we make it 7K times 2K? Comment down below. What are we doing here? What does K mean? K doesn't mean the area, right? So the K is the variable. All right, everyone seems to put variable. Now, K is the degree by which we're going to scale it up or down, okay? In order to make it equal to, what's the number? 686, all right? Because we don't know what the actual length and the width is, okay? We don't know what the actual length and the width is. We just know, boys and girls, all right, as much as I'm appreciating this cats and dogs topic, boys and girls, we need to get back to it, all right? We need to get back to it, boys and girls. Let's focus up, okay? So, yeah, so we can use X as well. We can use X if you guys want. It doesn't matter. Whatever letter can be used to indicate this variable, okay? So the reason why we put X is the number by which we need to multiply, all right? X is the number by which we need to multiply to figure out what the length and the width actually is. So when we do that, let's simplify this, all right? So if we times these together, we get 14x squared is equal to 686. Okay, what would the next step be? Comment down below. What would the next step be in this case? Yeah, we'd have to do 686 divided by 14, okay? So x squared is equal to 686 divided by 14. Now, let's see if we have some quick mathematicians, boys and girls. Hashtag quick maths in the comment section down below. Can you guys do this for me quick? Quick maths. Yes, it's going to be 49, right? So we know that x squared is going to be equal to 49. So what is x going to be equal to? X is going to be equal to 7 because we have to square root 49. Okay, now, is this our answer? Are we done with the question? Comment down below, boys and girls. Can we just write x equals 7 and then we're done? We're done easily. No, right? What is the question actually asking us? Because that's something we have to keep in mind, boys and girls, right? So if the area of the track is 686, what is the perimeter of the track? So now we know that x is equal to 7. We need to actually figure out what the perimeter is. All right, so we know it's a ratio of 7 to 2. And we know that we have to times this ratio of 7 to 2 by 7. We have to times the ratio of 7 to 2 by 7 in order to get the actual length and the width, okay? So we do 7 times 7, which is equal to 49, right? That's going to be the length. And then 2 times 7, which is going to be equal to 14. And that's going to be the width, all right? So now what do? We do 2. Let me make a new page for you guys. We're going to do 2 times 49 plus 14, okay? That's what we're going to do, boys and girls. We're going to do 2 times 49 plus 14, which is going to be equal to 2 times 63. Now, what's that going to be equal to? That's going to give us 106, and that is going to be the perimeter, okay? That is going to be the perimeter. Is everyone hashtag super duper CC with that question? Comment down below. All right. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, 126. That's my bad. Hashtag Josh made a mistake, boys and girls. 126. All right. Wonderful. Let's move on. I actually made that mistake on purpose, by the way, just to make sure you guys were listening. All right. I'm just making sure that you guys were listening, okay? Yeah. Don't look at me like that, boys and girls. All right. Let's move on to the next question. So, Mr. Cooper's estate. Oh, can you guys see the question? Not really. All right. Mr. Cooper's estate was divided among his wife and daughter at the ratio of 3 to 2. Okay. So if his wife gets 270,000, how much was the total value of Mr. Cooper's estate? All right. With questions like this, boys and girls, there's something I like to do immediately. Okay. With questions like this, there's something I like to do immediately. And what I like to do immediately is we know that it's 270,000, right? And we know that's a ratio of 3 to 2, okay? And we know that this is going to be the 3, okay? We know that this is going to come up together to make the 3. Now, what I like to do immediately is just do this. I'm not messing with that many zeros, all right? I don't like messing with that many zeros. Why would I do that, okay? I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure out everything, boys and girls. We can just make this 27, all right? The numbers aren't going to change, okay? Now, 27, if that's the 3, then what is the 2 going to be? Well, we have to divide 27 by 3, which is 9, and then times 2, okay? That's just going to be 18, okay? Now, is that the answer, 18? Comment down below. Are we done, Deasley? Is that the question? No, right? What's the question actually asking us? All right. If the wife gets 270,000, all right, well, how much was the total value of Mr. Cooper's estate? So what we have to do is we actually have to add both of these together. Okay. So if we add both of these together, we get 45. Okay. We get 45. Let's add the zeros back. All right. So 0, 0, 0, 0. That's going to give us 450,000. All right. The answer is D. All right. Let's move on to the next question, boys and girls. We don't need to waste our time here. Okay. A box contains several white and black tokens only. For every white token in the box, there are 5 black tokens. All right. So if Andrea removed half of the white tokens from the box, what will the new ratio of the number of white tokens to the total number of black tokens be in the box? Comment down below, boys and girls. What do you guys reckon? All right, boys and girls, let's try not to spam in the comment section down below. All right. What do you guys think you'd be able to answer this question? All right. Sorry. Okay. So let's go through this question really quickly, okay? So we know that we have a ratio of 7 to 5. Oopsies. 7 to 5 white to black, okay? Now, if we removed half, all right, if we removed half of all the white tokens, what would this ratio now become? Comment down below. This is still going to be 5, right? But what would this become? Yeah, it would become 3.5, right? Because we've removed half of all the white tokens. So the ratio, logically, is going to split in half, okay? So now we have 3.5 to 5. Now, can we have a ratio like this, boys and girls? Comment down below. Now, right? Why? Because we don't really like decimals, all right? We don't really like decimals. So let's just times it by 2, all right? And remember what I said, ratios, they're super selfish. They want everything for themselves, all right? So if they see something that's happening to their friend, they'd want it as well, okay? So when this gets times by 2, it's going to be 7, and this is going to be 10. So what's the new ratio of white tokens to total number of tokens? Comment down below. What would that be, boys and girls? Comment down below. Is it going to be C? Boys and girls, read the question. Total number of white tokens to the total number of tokens in the box. All right. Let's remove the whiteboard. All right. Sorry about that. So let's read the question again, okay? Total number of white tokens to total number of tokens in the box. It'll be B, right? Because it's going to be 7 to 17 because we have to add these two together, okay? Does that make sense, boys and girls? Comment down below. Do you guys understand why the answer has to be B and not C? See, the answer would be C. The answer would be C if it was total number of white tokens to black tokens, all right? If it was white to black tokens, then we would do what we've done here, and it would be 7 to 10, okay? But since it's total number of white tokens to total number of black and white, all right, we'd have to do 7 to, in this case, 7 plus 10, all right? So 7 plus 10, which is going to be 7 to 17, all right? Does that make sense, boys and girls? Comment down below. Is everyone hashtag super duper CC on that one? Wonderful. All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay, so 3 glasses contain different volumes of liquid. The ratio of the volume of liquid to the first glass to the volume of liquid in the second glass is equal to the volume of the ratio of the volume of liquid in the second glass to the volume of liquid in the third glass. All right, bit confusing. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, they're trying to confuse us, boys and girls. Everyone, they're trying to hashtag bamboozle us. Everyone comment down below hashtag bamboozle in the comment section down below. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on, but remember, this is why we did translate from English to maths. All right, when we translate from English to maths, we don't have to deal with this nonsense. Okay, everything will be there to us in numbers. Okay, so if the ratio of the volume of liquid in the first glass to the volume of liquid in the second glass is 3 to 2, and the third glass contains 2 liters of liquid, how many liters of liquid does the first glass contain? All right, let's break this out. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. Okay. So first of all, we know that the ratio of the first liquid, sorry, the ratio of the volume of the liquid in the first glass to the second glass is going to be 3 to 2. Okay. That's going to be the ratio of the first two. Okay. Now it says that the ratio of this, okay, so that's going to be first and second. Now it says that the volume, the ratio for the second and the third, all right, is the same as the ratio of the first to the second. So it's going to be 3 to 2. Okay, that's all it's saying. All right, boys and girls, let's stop spamming. Let's stop spamming. Let's focus up. All right, so the ratio of the volume of the liquid in the first glass to the volume of the liquid in the second glass is equal to the ratio of the volume of liquid in the second glass to the volume of liquid in the third glass. All right. So the first to the second glass they've given us is 3 to 2. Okay. Therefore, we also know the ratio of the second to the third is also 3 to 2. Okay. Is everyone following so far? Comment down below. Is everyone following so far? All right. That's good to hear. So now what else have they given us? They've told us that the third glass, this glass here, has 2 liters. Okay. So if this glass has 2 liters, how much does the second glass have? This glass has 2 liters. The second glass has 3 liters. Yep, 100%. Okay. If this has 2, then this has 3. Now, we know that the second glass has 3 liters. What would the first glass have? If the second glass has 3 liters, what would the first glass have, boys and girls? Comment down below. Let's divide by 2. Sorry, divide by 2. Oh, all right. Divide by 2 and then times by 3 to figure this out, right? So let's divide by 2. It's going to be 1.5. 1.5 times 3 is going to be 4.5. So the answer for question number 6 is going to be D. It's going to be 4.5 liters. All right. Is everyone super chill with that? Comment down below, boys and girls. Is everyone chill with that? All right, wonderful. Because we only have 1 minute left, boys and girls, I can't really go into another question. That being said, boys and girls, I've had a wonderful time teaching you today. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for participating. And I will see you guys hopefully next time. All right. Bye-bye, boys and girls. Have a wonderful day.